achievement is still alive. But to achieve it, we have a lot to do, and we must make some fundamental changes and get off the track where we are going. Because market-led approach has not delivered, and we are saying that the state must once again take not to run the private sector, but to support the private sector and institute measures and make investments that will make the country work and secure the present and build income. Therefore, we will have interventions that begin with our young people to ensure that none of them, every one of them will be embraced and used by the prevention people staff. And we will ensure that we provide them with appropriate training and the skills that they need to build through opportunity industrialization centers and the like. That will ensure that every child receives the opportunity and education to build their skills to have a useful and meaningful life. And this will be a lifeline that the Convention People's Party. Beyond that, we give them a second chance. Because whilst they're doing that, they'll have a second chance to take their BCA and possibly also return to secondary as well as to gain the skill that they were being taught in the first place. So they will end up actually having a skill for life and exam losses. The second thing that we need to share with them is that we cannot have an economy that continues to grow without living or we must have an economy that grows from within by investments in our own manufacturing sector to increase productivity and ensure that jobs are created equally around the country. And we have outlined how we will do this in a systematic stepwise fashion. First starting from building a strong fertilizer industry that will spur the growth of our agriculture to break the biomass cycle that we need to do in order to be able to have excess and surplus raw materials to feed our manufacturing sector. And then we will have justified in making those investments and we will have the jobs that are created to spur on the growth in a holistic way where we will have growth with development and not growth without development. It is then that when we quote macroeconomic statistics, they will be directly related to our standard of living. Thank you.
Dr. Omoti, you mentioned that there is an election which could destabilize the country. Is this going to be
Well, we have indicated very clearly that the Convention People's Party will do nothing that will destabilize or endanger the security of this nation. We were the country, we were the party that were the midwives at the birth of this nation. And we will be the one once again ensure that good judgment is brought to bear. The people put us in a commanding position to determine the outcome